So this summer was like my second tour. I did one with Next Gen. Just doing the games is good, and the crew that we took was a crew that had been at nationals, like club nationals before, to do broadcasting. This year, from a production standpoint, we were running really smoothly. We kind of knew what to expect, what to set up, how to get those broadcasts going. That was a lot of fun to be a part of. I've been on both sides of the game, so talking about it and seeing it and kind of like seeing those full games, it really translates to my game just because you can see a lot of it and you see the full field, you see everything that's going on. It really kind of has improved my field vision. So that's been a wonderful opportunity for me. It's just a ton of fun to be a part of a small group like that. I don't know. My mama asked me that too. It's certainly something I would like to do. It's weird to have started this early and kind of be calling the games, but knowing I want to be back on the field. And then, like, when I first started commentating, it was kind of tough for me because it's like, well, I can be out there too. I can play with these guys. Why am I up here in the booth? Maybe I can fall back to that, once my legs run out, once my knees start going, then I'll be fine to retire back a little bit. I had barely heard about Frisbee before college. I got a disc. It was a Whammo. It had a DVD in it that had highlights of 2004 Cal Ultimate or something. It's like Cal and Stanford. I was like, oh my God, you can play this in college? Well, I'm going to do that. The problem is Timmy will tell us a story in an email and you can't ever understand what he's saying. You need Urban Dictionary next to you while you're going through the whole thing. It makes sense in its own twisted way, but if you don't, if you're not paying attention, it's just all gibberish. So, you got to take every story he says with a grain of salt. I assume most of them are true, or at least they're all half-truths. I don't know if I can repeat any. I think something that's been a hindrance to us has been we don't change our game up very much. We can play well when we play a certain way, and then when teams are able to figure that out, we kind of struggle to come up with something newer to get around that. So getting towards the end of the season, just hopefully being able to keep progressing so that where we were in the middle isn't going to be the same team that comes in the conference championships that people are going to be expecting. I'm personally very excited. My dad is from Foxborough, and my grandparents were there. I got a lot of family out on the East Coast, so I love Boston. I'm excited to go. Just the whole cross-conference matchup, we haven't seen anything on the East Coast, and that'll just be fun in itself. It should be a good rejuvenating factor for us to kind of get out there and be like, oh, this is what's out there for us to improve up to, because those Whitecaps are still doing pretty well out there is what I hear.